Even during quarantine and physical distancing, it feels like our world and lives are always on the move. There's always something else to do, another task to check off, the next job to complete. So sometimes it's nice to just sit and listen, to take a moment to reflect and remember everything and everyone that brought us to this moment. In Judaism, we especially know good things take time, and important things must be processed. Time and process, two things seemingly stolen from too many over the past year. Two things that mourning and memory rely on. This year, Yizkor is different, not only in its digital presentation, but in the unmistakably stunted mourning process that has led to this service. COVID-19 has kept loved ones away from each other, emotional and spiritual support physically distant, and has truncated rituals. Even for those whose deaths occurred before our country locked down, the traditional year-long process of mourning has been left unfulfilled and insufficient. To all of you for whom loss remains a fresh and open wound, to all of you for whom loss has become a familiar scar, we know Yizkor is different this year. For all of us, the darkness that accompanies death is harder to fight this year. It's true not only on a spiritual level, but on a physiological one as well. When darkness surrounds us, it is that much harder to find the light. When we're unable to fully process our experience, our minds fill in the gaps with what they have been primed by experience to believe is already there. It makes me think of images like this, a compilation of simple shapes, large black squares, gray lines, and small white dots. Yet when we look at it, our eyes and brains darken the image, changing the dots from white to black without our knowledge or permission. So too in life, when darkness is our primary experience, when loss, sickness, pain, and confusion are our constant companions, any potential bright moment is dimmed. All the more so when the process that we count on to lead us to closure and back into our lives is indefinitely postponed. How then do we find our way back to light, back to joy, back to memories that make us smile? We need only focus on the small stuff. A card, a smell, a recipe, a photo. Each of these has the potential to remind us of loss, yes, but they also serve as tangible reminders of the impact a single person can have on another. Reminders of a parent, a sibling, a child, a friend, a mentor, all the people who mattered to us and helped to form the people who we are today. During Yizkor, those reminders become the small, bright flame that helps to fight the darkness. Today, we acknowledge the dark. We acknowledge the empty seat, the phone that doesn't ring, the unreceived hug, and light a candle to keep that darkness at bay. The first sentences of our Torah describe a world shrouded in darkness and chaos. The primordial world contained the unrecognized potential for light, but could not let it shine through. It wasn't until God's intentional choice to bring out the light that the clouds began to disperse. It wasn't until God said, "Let there be light," that there was light and the unfolding of life that came after. This past year of 5780 has been shrouded in darkness and confusion, intensified by death and loss. Let this moment of memory, this moment of Yizkor, help you find the light. May each of us find that reminder that brings specks of goodness back to the forefront of our minds. May each of us find the candle that helps us to say, "Let there be light," and enjoy the brightness that returns to our souls.